the fastest social change that ever took place in recorded human history is same-sex marriage norms. It was one of these things where it was people had the same attitude year after year for a very long time, and then over the course of about a decade, it completely flipped. In the United States, it went from 68% opposed to 68% in favor of same-sex marriage being decriminalized or legalized. And from the perspective of a political scientist, it was like very mesmerizing and complexing. Like, how could everybody in the country change their mind instantaneously? Like, you could take any individual, 68% of the population, you could put them in a time machine and have them go back just 10 years, and they would completely disagree with themselves from the previous era. And they'd probably argue about it in the same way that we argue today about any wedge issue. But then today, it seems obviously the position you should have on this is so obvious and moral and deeply entrenched in your values that it doesn't even seem like an opinion anymore. And but the way that happened, I mean, that was a cascade like any other. It was no different than the adoption of hybrid corn or the adoption of the fax machine or anything else. It was an innovative idea for people who didn't have much contact with people in the LGBT community.
You're listening to The Breakdown with me, Chris Clearfield. The Breakdown is a podcast where we connect with business owners and experts to hear their perspectives on this crazy, complex world. I'm your host and fellow learner, and I'm glad you're here.